Welcome to week 11, Guardian Scholars. This is our last week in level 3 Slaying Monsters, and our focus this week is drafting and revising and editing our Essay 3. So this is our research paper. By the end of the week, you should have 1,600 words. You should have at least 8 library sources in your works cited list. I know some of you have asked if some of the sources could be interviews or other sources. So if you're using something that's not from the library's databases A to Z, just make sure to check in with me so that I can see that they're appropriate sources. For instance, Wikipedia isn't a good source. But anyhow, we're going to focus on that. So on Monday during our meeting, we will be reviewing some MLA and ties, the integrating sources, and then we're going to actually work on drafting at least one of the paragraphs of Essay 3. And so please make sure that you have a draft open and your sources available or your research notes available to you so that you can just jump right in and start writing. And I'll be there to help you and kind of walk alongside you at that. The rough draft of Essay 3 is due May 4th, and then we also have a weekly reflective journal that has to do with using sources. And then on Wednesday, we're going to do our writers workshop. So that'll be a combination of peer review for those of you who have drafts, and then I'll be working one-on-one with those of you who are still in the process of drafting. Then a couple important things. Benchmark Conference 3, I have appointments Monday through Thursday. So it does say due date May 6th, but really I want you to make sure to sign up right away for that. So I wanted to point out that you would go into ConferZoom and click on appointment booking and find an available slot on a day and time that works for you. I have fewer slots available, but you'll notice that I made all of them 30-minute slots. Now, if after 15 minutes you're done and you don't have any more questions, that's fine. We'll go ahead and move forward from there. But I wanted to give people the 30 minutes if they needed it. We have another activity reviewing how to use quotations, and then for the Writing Center, you get 20 points for meeting with a tutor or instructor about your Essay 3 draft to see how to make it better. I just wanted to remind you, you can look for somebody who is online and click on there and meet with them anytime. But the other thing that I think works really nicely is if you make a peer tutoring appointment. So you click schedule meeting, you open it up in another thing, and you have to kind of do some extra clicking, but if you click, you can pick a day that works for you. Probably Wednesday is not the best day. And then you would click the 30-minute meeting, video meeting, and then you would pick a time that works for you. And then when you do that, you can put in your telephone number and you can have it send you an SMS reminder for the meeting and so on. So, and you're going to ask them 3 questions and write down what you learned from meeting with them. And then the final draft is due on Saturday. So remember, if you turn it in on time, you may rewrite the essay after you get feedback from me. So turning it in on time is definitely, you don't get any deduction for late work, but also you get that opportunity to rewrite.